Hey, it's Mr. K doing another update late night video. Um, there is new news. I don't like to make videos unless there is new news. But before we get on to the news, let me just give you a small update on what's going on with me. Still staying home. Still just taking peeps for a walk or run every 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock every day. Maybe 5 o'clock. Playing frisbee. Went to Kroger tonight. Kind of weird. They went over to the meat section. Got produce is good. Kind of low on broccoli and spinach, but the the meat section was a little empty. And I've been watching news. I don't know if y'all are watching news, but like Tyson has been shutting down plants, Tyson chicken or turkey stuff like that. A big pork processing plant up in South Dakota shut down because of COVID, and they've been shutting. Different meat processing plants have been shutting down across the country. And so I don't know if that's affected the supply chain here, but like beef was good. There's a good amount of beef, but as far as like pork, chicken, sausage, I was looking for some sausage, and there wasn't really a lot of bratwurst available. That was gone. And so if your parents are going week to week on food, you might want to get some meat while you can. I don't know if it'll be there next week. It's going to be a bit low. Of course, all the paper products were all out. Hand sanitizer was out. I was looking for just isopropyl alcohol in the pharmacy section, and that was of course gone. But I got hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide mixed at certain levels will still work. But anyway, so yeah, it was a little bit, haven't gone out for a little while, but just going out and seeing that they were low on meat. You watch the news and you wonder if it's going to affect you, and it kind of is. Speaking of affecting me or us, district does have people that have had the virus. We might have friends or school classmates where their parents are fighting for their lives right now. I know at Mansfield Methodist there's a lot there that are fighting. That's the best way to put it. So this is hitting home. Personally, I've lost a family friend that went to my parents' church. He went up to New York. At the beginning of all this, he was worried about his mom, and the guy was probably in his 50s. But he went up to help out his mom up in New York because that's where the epicenter was, and he ended up getting the virus and dying. He passed away shortly after. So it's real. Hopefully it doesn't affect you personally, but when it does, it suddenly does become a little bit more real, and you take it a little bit more seriously. I know I see a lot of posts on social media that are saying still that this is like just a normal flu, or it's like a cold or stuff like that. It's more than that, And please do not inject disinfectant into yourself or drink it or shove a UV light up your butt. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's extremely harmful. Anyways, so on to the actual new news. For the test, you can opt out whenever you want. All you need to do is absolutely nothing. You just don't click on anything, and it'll opt you out. Sometime around mid-June, July, you will get that chance to refund through the districts. And don't ask for it before then because they're not going to have the paperwork available to do it. Some of you, your parents are emailing like crazy. The bookkeeper, she's only on duty 1 day a week, and I think she only checks her emails or like does work that 1 day a week. It's frustrating, I know, but she's hourly. She's not salary like teachers are. So teachers are available pretty much all throughout the week. I'm available. Like if I'm awake, you can probably send me a message on Discord and I'll answer it. All right. So opting out is an option. If you just don't want to take an AP test, then do that. If you have not been preparing for it and you are not confident in this shorter test, then just opt out. That's all right. I'm not going to be mad. It's not going to offend me. It's up to you. Okay. If you are not getting College Board emails, College Board just sent out emails this week, yesterday in fact, about the practice AP test or their demo version of it. Okay, that's online. If you're not getting those emails, I wasn't getting those emails. I had to check my junk mail folder. I had to change those settings. Let College Board emails go through. All right. If you have lost your account and just can't access it, can't update your information, you need to call them or you need to email them. Calling is the more effective method. Email might take a little bit longer. A lot of people right now are just trying to email because they don't want to talk to somebody. That's just a straight up truth. So email is going to take longer for them to respond to you. If you want that done, and I suggest you just call them. Just get it over with. Make a call. Their number is 888-225-5427. Okay, just call them. If you still want to email, the email's on the College Board website. All right. But they're going to send you an exam link for this test. They're going to send it a couple days in advance. And you need to use that link and that code that they send you. They're going to send you a unique code that's specific to you. And then you can enter that and go through the process. Right now, you can just enter whatever code that you want. It doesn't matter. It'll let you through that demo thing. You can go through, see how you can submit information, submit real or fake information. Doesn't matter. But it's just showing you how the interface is going to work. It's going to show you how the timers look and all that. I'm going to attach a video after this, which is their informational video of all of how exam day is going to go. All right. Also online on AP Classroom. I know a lot of you haven't used it. I don't really like to use it because it's kind of cumbersome. I didn't really like the format. But they've released practice problems for you to work on. I'm not going to grade it, but you can feel free to go on there and practice those if you're still serious about this. Some of them are old style, some of them are new style. I'll just say that after looking at some of the practice problems. But it is what they've provided for you to practice online. I would like you to still do our videos, or even watch the videos that are being put out on College Board's YouTube channel. I want you to do peer reviews. All right, peer reviews is where you guys learn the most. I think if you just do the problem, you don't learn a lot. You just a lot of you are just copying stuff anyway. But when somebody goes through and peer reviews somebody else and looks at their own mistakes, that's where you start to clear up a lot of those misconceptions and find out where you're lacking in your answer. All right. So, I like seeing work. I like how a lot of you are working. Some of you are just working for the grade still, and that's all right. But as far as using me as a resource, if you have any questions that you want to ask me that I can answer, or make some kind of content for you, just ask me, and I'll find time to make it. Especially now that we're 2 weeks out, or even a little bit less for one of the classes. All right. So the video is going to be attached. Check that out. And then see you on Discord. I'm always on there. And then just stay safe and be smart about things. Don't be the guys that are behind Kobo playing basketball every evening and just breaking social distancing guidelines. So anyway, see you later.
This video will walk you through the AP 2020 exam's important steps and offer tips. 2 days before the exam, you will get an email with your AP ID and an e-ticket that will take you to your personalized exam. Check in 30 minutes before your exam starts. The first thing you'll do is enter your 8-character AP ID, and then fill out all your personal information. Note the timer at the bottom of the screen. Hit continue. The exam will automatically start when that countdown hits 0. And once it starts, the timer located at the bottom will count down how much time you have to read your question, craft your response, and submit it. If your exam has 1 question, you will have 50 minutes. If you have 2 questions, you will get 30 minutes for the first one and 20 minutes for the second one. If you are approved for extended time, it will be added automatically. The timer will turn red when you have 5 minutes left. That's when you should wrap up your work and start submitting your response. Once that timer hits 0, you will automatically be moved to the next question. This is important. You can get partial credit for a partial answer, but you will not get any credit if you submit nothing. You can use any device to take this exam: a desktop, laptop, tablet, or phone. If you're typing on a desktop or laptop, you can reduce the size of your